Handling a very short quick pass can become problematic sometimes if you don't apply the right technique, skills and stance. In this video, you're going to learn how to handle short quick pass with these few techniques that I'm going to introduce or show you. And if you're joining this channel for the first time, I urge you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and join the growing community that we are trying to build. I urge you as well, please stay with me to the end of this program to be able to grab each and every details that is involved in this particular program. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Coach Charles. Without more further ado, follow me and let me teach you and guide you on how to get this done. Come on. Like I said, you learn. I'm going to teach you how you can be able to control or handle short passes with two different techniques. I will say with two different variations. And the aim of the objective is to be able to this four cone that I set here, or this four marker that I set here. Like I always say, always assume that they are human beings, but in this situation, I see them as human beings or markers. They are markers, and you expected. Always use midfield as an example of my key study or my mode of studies, because that's the position I do play. If your first touch from this particular place is not good, you're bound to lose the ball maybe in between or to any of these players, to any of these markers in this place. We make the markers or the position, we make the position to be small so that you cannot have it, it cannot be easy for you. That's why we make it to be small. If we make it big, then we have made it to be easy for you, because you may have first touch that may be bad, then it moves towards this place, then you have an advantage. We don't want you, the essence of the drill is to make you not to have an advantage or to make it easy for you, because like I always say, if it is difficult for you in the training ground, it will be easy for you in the real game situation. So we want to make the angles to be smaller, so that if you control it, you have to control it with precision, so that you will not be anticipated, or your opponent will not anticipate to be able to steal the ball away from you. So guys, without wasting time, let's go do it. Come on. The first routine we are going to perform is, if the pass is coming, have a first touch before we pass. The first routine, we have a first touch before we pass. Okay, guys, I'm going to take the ball. The ball will be passed to me from the other side, from Tariq. Okay, today I'm working with Tariq and Mohammed, to be precise, Mohammed Bashar. I will get the ball from that angle, and I'm not expected, just like I explained before, from this, I expected with my right. Hit the ball with my right from that particular angle. Why? Because you cannot receive. I've done ball receiving before. Foot is wrong. Okay, you have 50-50 chance of losing the ball if you're receiving it with your outside guiding leg. Like I always say, if the ball is coming from there, this is your guiding leg, and this should serve as your receiving leg. So when the ball comes from there, you receive inside of the foot. This particular leg serve as the passing leg. I will pass with my. If it comes from there, and easy. It looks simple, but if you are not working with your head, you may bound to, or you may mix it up. So the ball is. Let me try to rephrase. The difference between the essence of the first technique is to make sure that your first touch doesn't move away out of this box. We shouldn't move away from this box. That is why when you control the ball, you have to apply the technique. The technique being what? To cushion your leg. I have done this tutorial on my past, some of my past videos. In my previous videos, I have done how to ball control. Now, when you are applying that ball control, in between these cones is to enhance your technique or enhance your skill, enhance your control technique in such a way that if the ball is coming, for example, when you have, let me say this, both the first and the second technique that we're going to do is based on a situation of 3v1. 3v1, what do I mean by that? In a situation whereby I'm the third person. Just take for example that I'm the third person, okay? And the person passing from here is number one. Person passing from here is number two, and I'm the third person. Now, in a situation where you have somebody who is pressing high in a very fast pace. Now, your control has to be quick and precise. It has to be quick and very good. This is where adjustment is important, because if the ball is coming, I will adjust my body to be able to take a first touch, take my first touch with my left and pass with right. If you're coming from here, I will take from here, take a first touch with my right, adjusting my body at the same time and pass with left. Right. So in this situation, your first touch has to be very, very good, and you have to be fast in doing that. Not just about the essence of this drill, both the first and second one, is not just about the first touch. Also, the pace you have to put on the ball when you're passing, when you're delivering the ball. If you're delivering the ball, the pace you have to put on the ball matters a lot. Okay, the pace of the ball determines how the person receives it. I've said this severally. You need to know the level of pace you have, into the level of pressure you have to put on the ball to be able to get the pace that you want. This is very important. In a situation of 3v1, now if the ball comes from here, you receive, pass with right. Come from here, you receive with right and pass with left. Now I repeat, your control has to be good, quick and fast. Now if you take a first touch and it touches any of these cones, that means it's not good. So it's something that you need to work consistently, constantly, to be able to get better That is why I always tell people, always practice regularly. Practice every day to get better, because practice makes perfect. Now, talking about the second technique, or the second drill, or the second variation. Talking about the second variation, what we are going to do right here, when Xavi, Iniesta and Busquets play this diamond in between a player, it's like a quick rondo. They play this quick rondo. When a player is pressing hard, though, they try to run the energy of that player down, maybe with 1 minute. That is when one touch sequence is very important. That is when one touch football is very important. You don't have to trap it, and this is what we are doing in the second technique. One touch. The first one was first touch. The first technique was first touch. The second technique will be a one touch situation, putting into account or putting into consideration the type of pace you put on the ball, the pace and the contact. The contact is also another important thing. When the ball is coming here, there's no way you should control the ball with your outside foot. It should be with your inside foot. The pace you will use to deliver the ball matters. So when these people are in a diamond position, player is pressing so hard, I mean, you don't need to take a first touch. You don't need to take a first touch. You just have to 1 ball 2 1 2. Now when you are passing, you are also adjusting your body. When you are passing, you are adjusting your body. If you didn't adjust your body when you are passing this ball, you will not get the right contact or the adequate contact which you really want on the ball, because the contact is very important. The pressure you put on the ball is very important. So everything has to be on point. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it and you want to know more about football and to increase or improve your football knowledge and IQ, I urge you please to continue to be on this channel and share, like and subscribe to be able to get more updates or my weekly updates. The next time, I remain your humble host and coach. Ciao. See ya.